4 shots at close range from a 9mm pistol. The bullets blew through the door like it was paper. And behind that flimsy barrier, the beautiful celebrity, lawyer, and model, Riva Steenkamp, shot dead by her Olympian boyfriend, Oscar Pistorius. It's a tragic tale, almost Shakespearean, and frankly tainted with myths and embellishments and contradictions. The story you only think you know. Here in South Africa's capital city, Pretoria, hordes of media from all around the world are assembling to watch the murder trial of the most famous disabled athlete in history. Tonight, you'll hear in an exclusive interview the state's case against Oscar Pistorius, a case kept secret for months.
He knew that Riva was in the bathroom and he intended to kill her.
And about the remarkable strategy the defense is going to use to fight back.
Very novel, potentially precedent-setting legal argument.
The events about which they'll be arguing began just before 6 on Valentine's Eve, February 13, 2013. Here on a surveillance camera, you can see a smiling Riva Steenkamp driving her silver Mini past security guards standing watch over Oscar's walled and gated subdivision. Riva was followed 10 minutes later by Oscar, driving a white BMW. By 10 p.m., Oscar will claim, he'd removed his prosthetic legs and was in bed watching TV while she practiced yoga on the floor nearby. This crime scene photo, not intended for public consumption but leaked to the media, reveals a never-to-be-opened Valentine's Day gift from Riva to Oscar, Ozzy, as she liked to call him. It wasn't much later. According to Oscar, they were both fast asleep. And then, 3 a.m., this. More leaked photos show where 4 bullets blew through the bathroom door. 2 bullet holes, marked by police, appear to be about waist high. One of the bullets ended up in the basin. Whether it passed through Riva first or ricocheted in is unknown. After firing his pistol, Oscar bashed an opening in the door with a cricket bat, thus the missing door panel in this leaked photo. And then Oscar carried Riva's body down these stairs and into the living room.
Mr. Pistorius himself used his firearm to kill Riva Steenkamp, and that's a fact that cannot be disputed.
Attorney Nathi Mukumbe of South Africa's National Prosecuting Authority spoke exclusively to Dateline about the evidence his office will present against Pistorius.
Who did he phone to tell them, please come help? Was it the police?
Well, we know for sure that it was not the police. But I don't think it's in dispute that he phoned his friend, and the friends were the first on the scene, and then the police thereafter.
Lead Detective Hilton Botha got to the house about 4:15 a.m. Saw Riva was dead, had been hit 3 times, in the hip, right elbow, above her right ear. In the bathroom he found 2 iPhones. As you'll see, those might become key evidence at the trial. Hilton Botha listened as Oscar told him he thought he was firing at a burglar. Botha didn't buy it, and Oscar was charged with murder.
Double amputee Olympic runner Oscar Pistorius was charged overnight with the Valentine's Day murder of his girlfriend.
It was simply shocking. Oscar Pistorius was admired around the world, of course, but in South Africa, he was a white-hot celebrity. The Blade Runner, a double amputee who set records in the Paralympics, then fought for the right to compete in the 2012 Olympic Games. Karen Mon of South Africa's 24-hour news channel ENCA has covered this story from the start.
As a South African journalist, and as a South African actually, I mean, this is a very conflicted narrative. Yeah. Because you want to believe him. You really, 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 really want to believe him.
In the days after the shooting, many South Africans did believe Oscar. Many, in fact, still do.
The support has been overwhelming from all across the world.
Pete Van Zyl, Oscar's manager, spoke to us 2 weeks after the shooting.
It's not support just for Oscar as the athlete. It's support for him having lost someone really dear and close to him, and it's been overwhelming.
Could it be that Oscar, in a panic and fearing for his life, fired blindly into the door, that it was all a terrible accident? At the trial coming up, both sides will claim they know the truth about that night. Not just what happened, but why.
He killed her. There is no doubt of the fact that he killed her. But what was his intention?
The truth, as we've discovered, it's more complicated than you may have been led to believe.